The US has been hit by some pretty high profile cyber attacks recently. While Joe Biden's off doing his thing about it, what does the former president think should be done?
Well, that's here to stay, according to the Commerce Secretary. How do we stop it? I mean, the Commerce Secretary says, well, the companies should take action.
Go back to a much more old-fashioned form of accounting and things. You know, I have a son who's so good with computers. He's a young person, and I mean, he can make these things sing. And when you put everything on internet and on all of these machines, you never see a piece of paper. I really think you have to go back to a different form of accounting, a different form of compiling information, because anybody can break in. I mean, I see young people, they can't walk without computers. That what they can do with them is incredible. I'm witness to it because as a young person, my 15-year-old son is, he's just a genius with this stuff. And you have people that are going to break into systems. I think you have to go back and you have to be much more reliant. There has to be much better security. And the kind of information they're getting is mind-boggling.
Okay, so he just basically said, let's go back to scribbling on paper. And Stuart Varney's only concern is, but that takes time. And that was the biggest pushback he gave in that entire interview with Donald Trump, was it takes too long to go back to paper, which you can then make sing.
First of all, I love that Trump is not able to name his son multiple times. I have
he did get the age right.
Which one? 15. But now we know that like Covfefe was an inside job. That was a Barron hit right there. Like Barron's been hacking his dad's phone like for years now. You guys realize that they do amazing things. Once I couldn't get in because the facial ID was changed. But like, it
doesn't.
So old man on porch at the end of the bar tells you another story about his son, which is he's just watching him do TikTok. That's all he's doing.
No, totally. He saw like this. He saw Baron floss, and he was like, "That kid can really make text sing." Yeah, no, that's not how it works.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.